Anybody here want good relationships? Now, what if I told you the relationships you have can get better? Anybody want some of that? Anybody here, you can afford to have better relationships? Now, you see, I got a pretty good relationship with my wife. She actually thinks I'm good looking. That's a miracle. Thank you, Jesus. She actually thinks I'm cool, too. She's like, baby, you're awesome. I said, I know. Thank you, Jesus. But you know, the thing is this, as wonderful as my relationship is with my wife, it can definitely get better. And I think we have to actually come to a point and a realization in our life that our relationships can actually be better, that they can get better. Some of us are in tumultuous relationships and we think, oh, this is the end. No, hold on. God can turn it around. God can make it better. And even the great relationships that you have, God can even make it greater. If you don't believe that, then you're missing a key ingredient. You're missing the fact that God has designed relationships to flourish and to be healthy and to be something that leads you into a place of destiny and purpose. And so if we expect and we desire our relationships to go to the next level, see, some people here are like, Pastor, I know all those 5 principles. I don't need this series. I'm just going to watch football for the next 4 weeks. Then you could miss a key ingredient for you to see your relationships get better. And I'm not just talking about husband and wife. Let me preface this. This entire series is not just about marriage. Yes, marriage has a lot to do with it, but it's about your relationship with your kids, your relationship with your coworkers, your relationship with your family members, even your relationship with your neighbor who you don't like because they keep throwing leaves in your yard. Anybody with me? My wife and I, we live like in this cul-de-sac, and we're the only house. There's these trees, and the way our house is laid out, we're the only house that has leaves in the front of it because the wind blows all the leaves right there. And the funny thing is the neighbors look at us like, you going to clean up your leaves? And we're like, it's not even our fault. Why don't you help me? You're part of the cul-de-sac too. Why? Right? Yeah, yes, just yesterday my kids were cleaning up leaves and one of the neighbors looked out. It's like, it's about time. I'm like, it's about time I jump on you. What? As you can tell, we're all going to get healing together during this series. We're all going to get healed together. Now I want to make a statement, and I want you to just hear this clearly. Relationships can either purify or pollute. It's very important that you write that down. I want you to hear this. Your relationship can either purify or it can pollute, and we're going to talk about those things. The relationships you choose to surround yourself with will influence how you view and handle your own relationships. Through relationships, we set our beliefs, our identities, even our expectations. It is of the utmost importance that we recognize the power of relationships as those who have the ability to influence our destiny. Now, the reason I use that word, that keyword influence, is I want you to realize this message right now. Yes, we're talking about healthy relationships. But there's an idea within these 5 principles called relationships that talks about influence. The people you have relationships with have the ability to influence you. Yes. Now, whether it's people that were in your life 20 years ago, or they're in your life now, they have the power to influence you if you give them the power to influence you.